Something that's started for a number of years now. He's got over 300 foals on the floor, not only in the UK, he's got foals in America, he's got licensed sons in Holland, he's had his first foal in Australia, first drum horse, and there's more semen going over there. The only difference is, the Australian breeding season doesn't start until October. So by the time we finish here, there's a few weeks rest and start again. But obviously that's all with frozen semen. You right, Cass? You probably pull Ben in here at 100 miles an hour. He's slightly larger, very much a different type, but of the same breed. And it is type, the traditional horses. There isn't a specific pattern. There's certain requirements to become a traditional rather than native. This guy's over, he's about, well, he is 15 too, but he's a bit aged. He's scooped a little bit now. He's probably 15 hands and a bit now. He's fully licensed and graded with the Chat UK Society. He will probably roll, alright? By the time Ben's let him go, he's going to be black. So you want to take a picture, take it now. Before he clears. He's a smashing stallion, super tight. You're going to see a whole range of mare types with foals by this guy. And actually some of the foals are really going to surprise you. And that's what the night's all about. Obviously on traditional mares, you cross and you breed and you guarantee a traditional coloured foal. And it's funny enough, the traditional marketplace now is not only with the travellers, it's now with the amateur and the professional people in the horse world. And in fact there's just been a whole new society made up for non-coloured traditional stallions. And I think that's probably one of the most important and best decisions that anybody actually made, in the last 5 years. Because they're smashing horses, they're easy to keep, you don't have to ride them every single day, they have manners to burn, and they do a job, not just one job, they do tons of jobs, you know, they're just a friendly horse. Should we let him go? Everybody whoosh him and he might not hit the ground. So I guarantee you he'll hit the ground. And this is obviously a lot older, this stallion is now 15 years old. Yes, he's either 14 or 15 years old. So a lot more mature than Mr. B. But you can see how Mr. B is going to carry on maturing until he's probably 7, maybe even 8 years old.
That's Thomas' favourite then.
And each sort of traditional horse that you see come through, you can sometimes see variables with them. There's a lot of horses that come through, and you can see maybe our classic Clydesdale type. Our classic Shire horses coming through. This guy, my first opinion was maybe through the breeding line, he'd have quite a lot of Welsh cobbing in this horse, I would say. You know, the front bits and pieces would lead me towards that side. I don't know, you're a Welsh cob breeder, would I be right? Oh no, they have all sorts of mares. No? What do you think then? Giraffe? A pure traditional? Yeah. And traditional on top, yeah. Hey, little Thomas. He's a lovely horse to get about. It takes 2 hours to get ready for a show, so make sure it's an afternoon class rather than morning. I actually took him to the Royal Windsor Horse Show 2 years ago. I spent 2 hours getting him bathed. He looked absolutely amazing. I drove him from here to Royal Windsor. Suddenly somebody said to me, oh, let me just have a look at Thomas before we go in the ring. I opened up the partition. Wow, my God. You've never seen such a mess in all your life. It had weed and peed and everything else all over the glory. It was in an open partition. By God, it looked like it hit a muck bar. So one of my great girls ran down to the toilets. We grabbed out the hose pipe, we pulled it out the back of the toilets at Royal Windsor, and we gave him a re-bath before he went in. He then went forward, he looked amazing after that, and he was second. So really pleased, taken out once and once only, do you know what I mean, and he was second in a huge class there, and he really just showed everybody's wonderful temperament. He won't do anything, mate, he's absolutely fine. I cannot believe he's not rolled yet. Hey Tom. Anybody got any quick questions about him? Specific things you want to ask me about him before we move on? Hello?
Does he put good bone on thoroughbred mares?
Yeah, you're going to see, in actual fact, there's a Lord Thomas Shahab mare coming forward. So it's not quite pure thoroughbred, but you'll see what he does to it. He carries 10.5, 10 3/4 inches of bone, and I haven't yet seen one foal that's come light as bone. Pardon?
Good feet.
Good feet. Yeah, which is why you want him on your thoroughbred mare, because most of them have got terrible feet. I mean, that's a breed thing, isn't it? I mean.